All right. Hello, everybody. Coach Stephanie here with CrossFit Humanity. Happy Tuesday, May 26th, day after Memorial Day and the weekend. Today's practice is going to be kind of on the mellow side. We're going to stretch a lot, kind of head to toe, full body flow, stretch, all that good stuff. For those of you that completed any size Murph yesterday, myself was in that category. If you need a little longer practice today or something that's very specific to Murph thing we did yesterday, go ahead and check out the Yoga for Murph video that's on our YouTube channel, and that has a practice that's kind of specific for recovery, and it's also a good warm-up, but specific for recovery for that. But today we're gonna just tackle head to toe and just make sure everything feels good, and yeah. Right, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know, but let's do some yoga. Go ahead, let's lay on our backs on the mat, feet on the mat, and we'll get started there. All right. And then as you guys can see, I did a little gardening project over the weekend. Very excited. Project is probably a third of the way done, but little by little. So as you come all the way down onto your back, let's go ahead and place your feet flat onto the mat. And all wide enough so that the feet are about the width of the mat. Just let those knees fall. Arms alongside the waist. Close the eyes. And just begin to breathe through the nose. And as you're breathing through the nose, just kind of feel everything expand on the inhale and soften back on the exhale. You can also place the hands on the belly for a little bit more feedback in that type of breathing. Just trying to slow the mind down, slow the body down. Starting to tune into what the body feels like today, places that might feel a little tight or tense. This is just a time to observe. As you continue to breathe here, on the inhale, feel the ribs expand in all directions, create more space. And on the exhale, let everything come back to neutral. Soften the tight spots. Inhale to expand. Exhale to soften. One more big inhale. And exhale. All right, next inhale. Draw the knees into the chest. Let's give them a squeeze. And let's kind of rock side to side. Make little circles with the knees one way and the other. Cool. All right, from here, extend the left leg onto the mat, right leg up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers, grab the back of the right thigh, and let's just extend your right heel up. We're just looking for a little bit of stretch through the hamstrings, and if you curl your toes enough towards your shin, you're going to get down into the calves as well, which if you didn't work yesterday, is going to be needed. Keep curling those toes to your shin. Grab the outer edge of your right leg wherever you can, up as high towards the ankle. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and let that right leg fall out to the right. You can anchor your left hip down with your left hand. We're just looking for a gentle inner thigh stretch here. Inhale to bring that right leg through center. And then bend your right knee. On your exhale, you're going to take your right knee over to your left for a little twist. And just let gravity do the work here. On your exhale, feel that right shoulder just drop towards the mat. Breathe. Inhale, bring your right leg to center. Hug both knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. Now extend your right leg onto the mat. Inhale, left leg up. Curl the left toes towards your shin. Ooh, this side is definitely tighter today. Ooh. Breathe. Keep driving the heel up. Good. All right, grabbing for the outer edge of the left leg on your exhale. Let the left leg fall out to the left. You can anchor your right down with your right hand. Inhale, bring the left leg through center. Bend your left knee, and on your exhale, scoot hips to the left as you drop the left knee to the right. And then from here, go ahead and extend the left out. Again, gravity does the work. On your exhale, let the left shoulder soften towards you. Good. Inhale. Ooh, bring that left knee back to center. Hug the knees into the chest again. Give it a squeeze. Now place your left foot on the mat. Right foot over and above that left knee. On your inhale, gently bring that left knee towards your chest. Grab for the back of the left thigh. We're looking for a glute stretch here on the right side, so draw your left knee in as much as you need to find that stretch. Breathe. Exhale, release your left foot down. Grab the outer edge of your right foot. We're coming into half happy baby. So on your exhale, you're going to draw your right knee to the outer edge of the right shoulder by stacking your right foot on top of that knee and pulling down. If you feel good about it, you can extend your left leg, get a little bit of hip flexor stretch on that left side. On your exhale, go ahead and release. Bring your knees to your chest. Inhale for squeeze. And then exhale, right foot to the mat, left foot over and above that right knee. Inhale, draw the right knee in. Grab the back, put your hand on the right leg. And breathe. Grab the outer edge of the left foot. Release your right foot to the mat. Go ahead and start drawing your left knee to the outer edge of the left shoulder by stacking your left foot on top of the left knee. From here, if you want a little more, extend your right leg. We're going to get into that right hip flexor. And exhale, go ahead and bring both knees back to your chest. Give them a squeeze. And let's start to rock forward and back. Just a couple rocks. After the third or fourth rock, we'll rock to a seat. And let's get ourselves into a cross-legged position. The shins are kind of parallel and the feet are away from the hips so that when you look down, you create kind of like an equal line between your calves and your thighs. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, let's bow forward. We're just going to let everything kind of soften down towards the floor. Try to drop your head. Breathing here. And on your inhale, go ahead and reach forward a little bit more with your fingertips. On your exhale, let's walk the hands over to the left. Now start by extending through your right fingertips a little bit more, then dropping your right hip down. I'm going to feel a nice right lower back stretch here. Maybe into the outer hip. Inhale to walk the hands through center. And then exhale to the other side. Now you're going to reach through with your left fingertips. Anchoring your left hip down. Inhale, walk the hands back through center, and then go ahead and bring the shoulders to stack over the hips. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale, let's twist over the left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. You're going to grab the right knee, inhale, sit up tall, exhale, twist. Inhale, back through center. Sitting up tall here, we're going to wrap the right elbow under the left. And if we can, wrap the hands around so that the palms touch each other. Try for that. If not, letting those hands kind of, the backs of the hands face each other is totally fine. From here, draw the shoulders away from the ears. The neck is long. Elevate the elbows slightly, and then gently pull those hands away from the face. From here, if you need a little bit more stretch through the traps and the upper back, you can go ahead and round, separating the shoulders as you draw the chin down. We're going to breathe here. Inhale, brings your head back up, unwind. Give it a little shake. To the other side. So left elbow under, wrap the hands around. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Elevate the elbows slightly, hands pull forward. And then we're going to round the upper back as we draw the chin down. Unwind here. Go ahead and wrap that right arm around your lower back, sit up tall. On your exhale, draw your left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, head to neutral. Let's switch sides. On your exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Bring your head back up, and let's go hands and knees. For our hands and knees, let's do a couple rounds of CatCow, the full version of CatCow. So on your inhale, let's drop the belly and lift the chest. Exhale, round, press the palms, draw the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round. One more cycle. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, round. Now from here, go ahead, bring the toes together, knees apart. Sit back towards the heels. Walk the hands out in front. And on your exhale, let's walk the hands over to the right. A little child's pose side stretch. Now here, you may get a little bit more lat as you drop the chest towards the floor. So keep taking that left hip and pushing it back, but draw the chest down. So in the seated version, we probably got a little more lower back. And here we're looking for a little more lat. So something that connects and stretches more towards the outer ribs and up towards the armpit. Inhale, walk the hands through center. And then exhale over to the other side. Again, draw the chest down as you lengthen your right hip back. Inhale, walk the hands through center. And let's come to our hands and knees. We're Go thread the needle. Inhale, right arm out. Exhale, thread the right arm through. Come onto the right shoulder. You're going to press into your left palm and help twist up. Inhale, brings you through center. Lift the left arm and then exhale, other side. Drop to the left shoulder, press the right palm to twist. Good. Inhale, come back to the hands. Now let's go downward facing dogs. Tuck the toes, send the hips back. Woo, woo, woo. Then once you get here, pedal out the feet. So draw right heel down, bend the left knee. Let's hold. And switch. And switch. One more switch. All right, let's find neutral down dog. Hands, shoulders distance, feet, hips distance. Inhale to lift the right leg. And exhale, let's step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Bring your back down. Okay. Ooh, yeah, a little tight today. All right, let's start by dropping the hips. Just let them fall to the floor as you continue to lift the chest up. It's going to help elongate those left hip flexors. And then on your exhale, you can go ahead and drop down now towards the forearms. If you want to let your right toe lift so that that right knee falls out to the left and to the right, totally go for it. If you want to keep that foot flat, that's totally fine. Just be in a place, in a position that you want to be in right now. Just breathe. Inhale to come on to the hands. And let's place this right hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, gently look over the right shoulder. Exhale to release. And let's straighten out this front leg. We'll shimmy it towards the midline. We'll go half split here. So keep extending the chest forward. Breathe. As you extend the chest forward, think about sending the tailbone back. Now let's go ahead and bend your right knee and place your right foot flat underneath your right knee. Okay? From here, we're going to take our torso and kind of place it right on top of this right thigh. And on your next exhale, press your right knee forward while keeping your right heel flat to the floor. Go for a nice little calf stretch here. It's the Achilles. So, right now, all of the pressure should be along 5 toes. From here, press a little bit more weight into your right big toe. It's going to switch the position of the stretch slightly. And then go and press a little more weight towards the toe side. Good. All right, on your inhale, go ahead and kind of release that. We'll just step it back to downward facing dog. All right, let's do the second side. So inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down. Let's start by just dropping the hips down. Trying to lift the chest up. Let's get a little bit of length through the right hip flexors. And then exhale. Go ahead and bring your forearms down to the floor. And you can now let this left knee fall over to the left, or you can keep the left big toe rounded. That's kind of up to you and how it feels for you today. All right. Go ahead and come back on the palms. Inhale. Take this left hand to your left knee. Lift the chest, and then exhale. Let's just gently look over the left shoulder. Ooh. I'm definitely feeling that rough workout yesterday. Exhale, release your left hand down. Let's straighten out the leg, and we'll shimmy it towards the midline for that half split. Once you get into position, we're going to extend the chest forward, sending the tailbone back. That's going to give you a little bit more stretch if you need it. Inhale, go ahead and rebend the front knee. Get that right foot or that left foot right underneath the left knee to start. Then we're going to place the torso right on top of the thigh. And then on the exhale, you're going to press that knee forward, keeping your left heel on the ground. And I want even pressure along all 5 toes to start. Right from here, put a little more weight to your left big toe. A little more weight towards the left pinky toe. Back your center. Release, and then when you're ready, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the toes. Separate the feet about hips distance. They'll soft bend in the knees. And let's just grab opposite elbows and hang. So let this torso just hang out. You can sway side to side. Shake the head, yes. Release the hands. Let's step it back out into downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, lift the right leg. And then exhale, let's bring this right shin forward into pigeon. So bring right knee to right wrist. Let's scoot the left leg back. And then from here, once you're ready, drop down with those forearms. For a nice, easy position here to hang out in. The shoulders soften, the neck soft so the head drops. You're still breathing through the nose. Inhale, hands. Let's swing the left leg around. So left leg will extend out, right foot goes into that inner left thigh. Sit up really tall. So if you were to look forward, if your torso is facing 12 o'clock, that's left foot's kind of at about 11 o'clock. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, let's reach up and over. Reach across for the outer edge of the left leg. Grab for whatever you can towards the ankle. And just like we did in the beginning, round down into your right hip and really reach up and across so we get into that right lower back. you up. You're gonna take this, keep the right foot where it is. You're gonna take the left foot, then swing it behind you so that left foot is close to your right foot, or your left foot. All right. The knees are 10 and 2. Point your torso to 12 o'clock. Hands go behind you. And on your exhale, let's bring it on down. So we've talked about this position before. This one is going to be up to you. If you lean more towards your right forearm, you might find that the stretch travels up towards the hip crease. If you lay all the way back, you might get a little bit more center of the quad. It's all targeting the hip flexors. So wherever your tightest today, let's focus a little more attention there. So get into a position that works. Inhale. Ooh. Go ahead and come on up. Ooh, nice little hip crack there. Let's go back to downward facing dog. And give those feet just a little pedal. All right, let's go second side. Inhale. Left leg lifts. The left shin forward for pigeon. Scoot that right leg all the way back. And then when you're ready, down to those forearms. We'll then let the shoulders drop and the head to soften. Breathe it through the nose as we stay here for a couple cycles of breath. Inhale onto the hands. Let's swing the right leg around. So again, torso's forward, right foot at about 1 o'clock. All right, inhale, left arm lifts. Then exhale, reach up and across. Grab for what you can along the outside edge of your right leg towards the ankle. And then ground down through your left outer hip. Get into that left lower back. Now brings you up. Right foot swings around. Close to your right butt cheek. Face your torso forward. Recline, stag. You're going to start by reclining straight back. And then remember, if you want to target a little bit more hip crease, lean to the left a little bit. If you want something a little different, try go all the way back. Just really depends on where this feels tight. Breathe. Inhale. Ooh, come on, go ahead and sit on up. Let's swing the feet around and place your feet flat onto the mat. And let's go for reverse table. So hands come behind you, fingers face the heels. Inhale, open the chest, straighten the arms, and then lift the hips. Woo-hoo. We're going to hold for 5, shift the weight forward a little bit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, come on down. Shake that. We're going to do that again. Hands behind you, fingers face the heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades, straighten the arms, inhale, lift. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Go ahead and bring it on down. Now we're going to straddle. So I would recommend get a straddle so that your heels can be on the mat. Your butt might need to be off the mat. Or if you're just wherever you are, making sure that you straddle at a width where your toes can continue facing up and sitting up tall. So we're trying not to be into this position. Okay? So toes up, sit up, wherever that means for the legs. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale. Let's go ahead and fold. Just relax the neck. Inhale. Let's go ahead and sit on up. And from here, you're going to take this left foot and bring it towards your left butt cheek, just like we did in that reclined stag, except this time, instead of your right foot being into the inner left thigh, your right leg is straight out. So now we've created what would look more like spider, jumping spider, would look more like a cheerleader's hurdle. Okay, so from here, it's going to feel a little bit different than we're used to. Inhale, arms up. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and we're going to gently fold forward. You might not have that much room. Okay? I feel a lot of sensation in the hip. Okay? I'm just going to bring it here for a little bit. Bring you back up, and then we're just going to switch sides. Oh. So then left leg is straight, right foot, pull it in towards your right hip. Again, we're trying to square up between the straight leg and the knee. And exhale. Hands down and fold. You need to lay this one a little bit tighter. Just got a couple more stretches. I'm feeling Murph too, Chelsea. See ya. For sure. All right. Inhale, walk the hands back. Woo. And then we're going to get into a position. A little bit more. So you're going to get into a position where you're kind of in like a little toe squat. So you're going to bring your feet together. You're going to bring your hips down and come onto your tippy toes. Okay. Now, for those of you that did Murph yesterday, this is a little toe stretch specifically for the running and the squatting. And this is just good for foot health in general. From here, just gently bring those knees down towards the floor without uncurling the toes. Oh my gosh. You could stay here if this sensation is all that you need. You could opt to, oh boy, sit with your shoulders stacked on top of your hips, but breathe, don't forget to breathe. If you're feeling really fancy today, you can lean back, which I am not, so I'm not going to show this, but you can lean back, put your fingertips on the floor behind you, and then open up the chest for a nice extra stretch. I'm going to keep holding here and breathing. More breaths. Release. Bring your hands to the floor, shake out your feet. Nice. Great. Let's go ahead and just sit on the heels. Bring the feet together, knees together. And now we go hands behind us. So we're just going to lean back a little bit. And we just want you to drop the head back and let the chest open up. Now gently bring yourself back up. And then we're going to take a seat. We're going to cross those shins one more time. We're going to finish up in this cross shin position. Doesn't matter to me which leg is in front. So inhale, arms up. And exhale, we'll just fold. And so now hopefully you have a little bit more range, you have a little bit more looseness, so you can kind of fold a little farther. Let the head drop. Inhale, walk the hands back towards the shins. So now let's place those hands right on the knees. Roll the shoulders down your back to sit up tall. Close the eyes. We'll finish up here with a couple rounds of breath, probably about 5 or so. And all I want you to do is just let everything settle. Let everything kind of sink in. Be here for a final 30 seconds or so to a minute before you go on for the rest of the day. We'll take one big inhale and exhale all together. Here we go from the pit of the belly. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Continuing about 1 more round on your own, just like that. Nice and slow. Opening the eyes. Put all the eyes down. Thank you so much for those of you who were able to join me today. And for those of you that are feeling the effects of Murph from yesterday, Chelsea, I am totally with you. Thank you for taking the time to take care of your body and your mind from a grueling workout yesterday and just generally. If you need a little bit longer practice or something a little more targeted to the workout you guys did yesterday for Murph, check out the Yoga for Murph specific class that's on YouTube Live. And I think that is it in terms of announcements. Yes, I think that's it. So have a wonderful day. If you guys have any questions, you let us know. We are here to answer those questions. And yeah, I will see you guys Thursday for another round of yoga. All right, have a good one.